Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me once again on this Reverse Recruitment 0% Growth LTC. If you think I've run out of guests to bring on, think again, because here he is.
Hey everyone, I'm Hughes, Hughes of Neon. I stream Fire Emblem over on Twitch. Very much a Radiant Dawn enjoyer, for sure. But I know Flashing from, well, I guess we did a Three Houses graph race together at some point. But other than that, we both take part weekly in a cooperative of Fire Emblem Fates run kind of campaign, and that's a ton of fun. What's also a ton of fun is being able to see the Laguz Emancipation Army actually take part in some chapters.
Yeah, we've got Joffrey out here one-running someone with Light Pool. We've got Muarim, who is a beast in terms of attack power. Not the speediest, so it's good that we have Nasir around to help with that.
Yeah, it's really nice to actually have the dragons be available for a large amount of time as well. Get to see the pools in full effect.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most fun parts about reverse recruitment is having that flexibility for your army. And I do think within this chapter, there's room to experiment with which dragons you bring. Here is Tormod, the leader of that Laguz Emancipation Army, with one less magic than Khalil, but one more speed. We kind of would prefer the magic in this situation, but it's still really good. Like, as you've seen with Khalil, that's a pretty good stat line, and Tormod is basically Khalil-ish.
We have Khalil at home.
Yes. Yep, no need to run to the store. He doesn't need to one-round that first Halberdier, so we can team up with Elincia to get that done. Elincia, one of the forced units on this map. And then we do have bigger plans for our mage friend here, so Har's going to bring him over as...
Heading northward.
Heading northward, and Vika is here to join us. She starts transformed. Very nice. Thank you, Sal. Yay. Appreciate that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love Vika. Great. That's why I wanted to be here, in fact.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, your bias has rewarded you. You get to watch her one-round things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Vika replacing Nasala, and Nasala normally starts transformed on this map, so Sal was kind enough to have that carry through for her. Okay, so Reyson, I think it's been a while since we've seen him. I guess not since the bridge chapter, but he's pretty handy because we're going to get to use him to send our flyers forward. Showing off here that Vika can pretty often dodge that bow, and she can live ahead anyway. So she's going to lure those guys over, but she's in not a whole lot of danger.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
And then we trade Tormod over to the 10 Might Gordon's Pyre Forge. This is the point in the run where I started naming forged weapons after like people in the community that I knew of. So shout out to Gordon. He's lended a few tips and tricks over the course of the run, and he does his own Radiant Dawn LTCing as well. Okay, getting into enemy phase. Buckle in. There's going to be a lot of combat here.
All rod maps.
Yep. Janaff is here to build strike rank, and he's close to S rank, but he's going to need, like, I think 17 hits is where he started with on this map.
Did he get that this map? Or?
Not this map. He will actually reach it later. Kind of look forward to how that plays out, because it is kind of funny how it ends up working out.
Nice stun half.
Yeah. We don't need that to happen, as you might expect, but it is nice to, simplify the thinking involved here.
Head empty. Heart done.
Tormad's kind of going crazy. He has the speed to double all these paladins. The paladins are kind of a weak enemy type in Radiant Dawn, honestly.
Yeah, it seems like he has just the right amount to reach the thresholds. Well, other than resolve and flare, I guess.
Right. It is, like, the attack thresholds are kind of close. He has 35 attack with his forged weapon right now, and we will need a little bit more in the next turn.
Hence the Bolganon.
Yes, he's got Bolganon, which has one more might than a forged fire tome. The enemies do level up a little bit as you kind of go through the map and get closer to the boss's vanguard there. So
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
yeah, it's a very subtle progression, kind of designed to probably keep up with your levels a little bit. But you know,
Right, because of course you're going to gain some levels on the path to the boss.
mm-hmm. But our level ups suck, so you know, we make do.
Who needs level ups?
Just Tormod. Okay, that flare mattered actually. That was like a 1 point difference.
He was at a big risk of being one shot. Something I know all too well.
Oh yeah, gosh, one short is your brand. Yeah, Hughes has his own emote for when you like one short into combat. It's very cool.
Because it happens way too often.
It really does.
Yeah, teleporting reinforcements, here they come.
Nothing personnel, kid. Okay, so we have the Horse Slayer on Har, and we could use it, the final use of it. We don't need to here, that's nice because it's a little more inaccurate. So, moral of the story is that there's no guarantee this paladin dies, which is why Mordecai is going to come in to help box him in.
Stand to hear minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe we had enough Laguz stones to spare to transform him there, but I wasn't banking on it. So.
Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't need to if he's not facing combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing that's really tight about this map is that Elincia has exactly enough speed to double all the paladins over there, or in this case quad with Amidi. So she has 24, they have 20 or 19. On hard mode, that actually like would be a problem you have to overcome, is that suddenly you no longer double certain paladins.
Her and Vika would probably be not meeting their thresholds, in fact.
Right, you can see that was an exact kill.
Yeah. Good thing they're not in the thickets.
Yeah, that would matter. The extra point of defense. So there is one longbow dude in here that we have to kill in player phase. He has offered himself up nicely.
Thank you, sir.
And then Laron. So, oh, were you saying something?
No.
No? Okay, I misheard. Cool. Just imagine it's Yune.
Oh, it seems that yeah, supposed we get some Laran action.
We do. Did you notice anything particular about his inventory?
He seems like he's a bit of a crazy lad today.
A bit of a crazy lad.
His new tome.
Yeah, it's his signature tome that is normally an enemy-only weapon. But at this point in the game, the base conversations start to give you weapons that you would have otherwise missed. So, like, we don't actually get Thani, and this is kind of the compensation for it at this point in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
What does that replace then?
It replaces Rexbolt.
Okay.
Yeah, and the forward-thinking minded among you might then wonder where we end up getting that, because we haven't gotten it yet.
I think I know.
Okay, I'll bet you do. Okay, so Laron was helping to manage Elincia's HP. She faces enough combat where that's a concern. And Vika should not end here. She should move 2 tiles to the left to box in the potentially alive but not actually alive paladin. It's a case of, like, he's not alive, so I forgot to do that, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Everything works out.
Everything does work out. Yeah, it's a clear that ends up having some spare action economy. So there's a bit of room for error.
Janaff continues to build strike rank.
Mm-hmm. Getting close. One of the side goals we have on this side is to move toward the boss formation with our units in case we need to help out next turn.
Think he gets combat?
Oh, yeah.
Doing pretty well for himself. 95 accuracy is respectable.
Very much so. And he actually did not die if he got hit by both counters.
Barely.
Muarim's got that beast in him. So here, Joffrey is about to... So we don't have White Pool available right now with this formation, so we're going to have to switch to our Horse's Lair.
Just enough.
Just enough. And that factors in the 3 extra points from Weapon Triangle. He would be 1 short otherwise.
Yeah, just putting him over the edge.
Yep.
There's a right. Okay. I was wondering how that guy was gonna die, but Neolucci was not in fact grayed out.
Yeah, raise your hand if you forgot about Neolucci.
Yeah.
Or if that's happened to you many times in your playthroughs.
The sole reason I play with unit circles on.
Okay, and so we switched over to Bolgana for this enemy phase.
There we go. Perfect. Love that.
Yeah, we got a little lucky.
The Brave Sword into Resolved Flare.
Yep, all the stuff going right. There's like a chance to miss the Brave Sword hits, and there's a chance to not proc Resolve, and there's a chance to not flare in either hit, but we got it. It's not necessary. That's one of the reasons that we move all those guys on the left closer, in case we need their action economy to help, finish off the boss. But
clean up duty on the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's probably, some chance of death here for Tormod, but with Resolve and Flare going off, it's got to be super, super low.
Oh yeah, for sure. Something really interesting about Resolve on mages is that for your weaker mages who you want Resolve to help out, giving them speed thresholds, it's not gonna work out very well because Flare's just gonna continuously put you out of Resolve range. But for enemy Dragonauting, it's fantastic.
Yeah, if you already have good sustain and you're already doubling, it's great. But Peleus in 3-12, it was kind of a balancing act.
Oh dear, 3-12.
Yeah. We got through it.
We've come a long way.
We have. So here's where that mistake on Vika kind of matters. There are 2 more paladins alive in that bottom right corner than there should be, because Elincia would have killed them. But Vika did not one-round them, and then they got kind of bottlenecked. So.
Oops.
Oops.
It's okay, we have the Hawk cleanup brigade.
We do. So Bishop's, nice and easy 1-round. Easy way to sharpen the talons over here. And then
like a prime to, sharpen your talons.
Yeah, if you ever sharpened your own talons, you would know that the bishops of their cloth is the greatest material to sharpen them on.
Yeah. Bilius's family, renowned tailors. Perfect for sharpening Laguz claws.
Good old Bilius. I'm glad that's become an enduring meme.
Never forget.
Never forget. Okay. Tormod notably did not use his action this turn. He just kind of got out of the way for Muarim. And we're very close to strike with Janaff there. Tormod and Muarim's actions end up both being free to do things in case that enemy phase, didn't go so hot last turn. So, for example, if the boss had cantoed away to a weird spot.
Yeah, exactly. Tormod has enough move to get there. Despite the fact that he no longer has his shoes on.
That's right. I did take off Celerity, thank you for reminding me. Because it is going to be more useful later.
I guess the whole thing in the convoy then. One of the future chapters.
Yep, the convoy is nice because it's shared between the 3 armies that are split up, so we just kind of get to warp things back and forth.
Love a warping convoy.
Yeah, taking convoy warp to the next level.
Cross-continental convoy warps.
Yep. So we're wrapping things up here. We're in a pretty good spot. Again, lots of spare action economy on this turn. So if things had gone awry a little bit, we could adjust.
Checking to make sure no more secret enemies hiding.
Yep. Can't be paranoid enough. Or, wait. Cannot... What's the word I'm trying to... The phrase I'm trying to do here. Can't be too paranoid. There it is. Yeah, gosh. My tongue got tied there. Okay, and with that final combat, we clear out 4-P in 3 turns. Thanks for...
And weapon level up.
We did, yes, just in time. Thanks for hopping on, Hughes. Good to have you.
Always.
Okie doke. Join me next time to see how we forge a path through the darkness. Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.